What's up, guys? I'm playing some rapid chess on chess.com, but I'm not allowed to attack. Now, let me explain that for just a second. If there's any moment in the game where there's like two options, one is be aggressive and attack, another one is be defensive, I have to choose the defensive option. I'm not going to force myself to play bad moves. Like if there's a forced checkmate, I'm going to do it. But if there's ever that moment, I'm choosing the defensive option. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Let's jump into the first game. And here we go. Mr. Pepsi Max. What's a defensive option here? D4, I feel like, is more defensive. Let's just go with like a knight F3. How about E3? Maybe, yeah, you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll just play like this ultra defensive pawn pyramid. I'll just sit back. I'm not going to do anything crazy. Look at this. I'm just playing super solid. Let's put my knight here. Okay. I don't even care about that. I think we just... I don't want to get forked, so I'll just play leg here. Then I'll castle, and if I need to, I'll move my knight back here. We're just going to stay... We're going to stay in the first three ranks, all right? That's basically what I'm going to do. Let's castle. If he wants to play e4, fine. I'll just go back. No, he didn't do it. Okay. Let's see, queen c2 seems like a nice defensive move. I think I like that. Maybe we just go like this with the bishop. I apologize that I didn't start the stream earlier. I was going to start like half an hour ago. And then I went into my YouTube studio and it was like new. They like redid how the layout looks. And there was this option for, do you want to stream horizontally and vertically at the same time? And I was like, that sounds good. But then I realized I need to like set up the vertical layout, and I was trying to figure out how to do that in OBS and link it to YouTube, and I just was like, this is taking too long. So I actually didn't figure it out. So it's only horizontal right now, but maybe next week I'll have time to figure it out. Okay, queen e7. So he probably wants to push this, but I don't think I really care too much. Maybe we have to go back. It's fine. We could even play h3 and put the knight over here. Maybe that's a better place for the knight. Let's do that. So I just want to be able to meet this with a nice defensive move. Oh, there you go. Here we go. All right, so b3, bishop b2. Seems defensive enough. Let's do it. This is what they call the waiting game. You just sit back and you wait. You just wait. h5. I mean, okay. I feel like I should play rook e1 or rook d1 so that I can use the square for one of my knights. That's what I'm thinking. How about rook e1? Should I use this one? Yep, I like it. Keep all the pieces around my king. With the knight on f1, black has no fun. And I have two knights that can go to f1, even if that one somehow gets captured. Okay, let's make sure we don't get checkmated somehow with some crazy sacrifice. I don't think so. Well, it might be kind of dangerous, actually. Maybe I'll bring my knight up. So we can put the bishop on f1. Get some support. Okay, he pushes. We could go in the corner. It looks really bad. But I could do it. And then we put the bishop on f1. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Look at this. Normally I would never do this, but since my strategy is to just sit around and do nothing, like, I'm okay. The knight can still get out. The knight can still get out at some point. Okay, how about bishop f1? Let's see, bishop f1. Can he go here? Takes. We move our queen. I think we're okay. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, this guy wants to sack so bad. Maybe we can use this to our advantage. He wants to sack so much right now. Let's think about this. If I played like f4, the problem is en passant hits my queen, so I kind of feel like I should move the queen over. But then takes, check. The king comes up. We are surviving. We are surviving. Actually, I also have the bishop. Yeah, okay, we're surviving. Let's go queen e2. Unless I'm missing some crazy tactic. I think we are alive. And by the way, I get bonus points. I get bonus points if I can recreate the position from the thumbnail. Although I don't even remember what the position was, so it's probably not happening. Like I might be threatening f4 now because f4 en passant we take. I don't know if I want to actually do that. That opens up the square. If we open up that square, the pieces just jump in. Maybe I won't. Maybe we could bring the rook up and over so we get more support along the second rank here. We can't really push this pawn because this is too much of a weakness. Yeah, let's bring the rook over. Okay, he's going for bishop d6. If he takes that knight, do I care? I don't think I care too much. We take, check, we just go back. It's kind of hard to play with the knight on h1. I'm actually regretting that a little bit. I am regretting that just a little bit. I don't really know what to do, is the issue here. He might even just play c6 and queen c7, actually, and force me to move this. He might do that. I mean, I could play queen d1, c6, bishop e2, queen c7, and move my knight back to f1. That's the only thing I can think of, is open up the square to put my knight back on f1. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. So let's get ready. The issue is then he might sack here, though. So queen c7, knight f1, then this might become an option. I'm not very good at defending. I think I need to work on my defensive skills. Don't worry, I'll get it by the end of the stream. I'll figure out something better than this. Oh, he's going to set it up the other way. Look at that. Isn't that clever? Okay, so can I play f4, takes, bishop takes? Wait, do I get mated if he sacks? Takes, check. I don't think so. I do want to get this knight out of the corner, though. I really want to get the knight out of the corner. This bishop's really bad, too. But I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, this doesn't do anything, really. Oh, here we go. Is he going to take with the knight or with the queen? Probably have to take it regardless. And then, because he could have just kept sacrificing it, so may as well take it and see what we can do here to survive. Somehow I don't see a checkmate. So he wants to go there. He wants to go there, or maybe even push his pawn. Probably have to play f4 at this point, right? The f4 en passant, we take. Check, we go back. Oh no, but then we lose the bishop, so we can't do that. We could go here. Then he has a fork. I don't love it. So maybe I go back right away. Or I play, let's just say, knight here. Try to sack the piece back as a way to survive. What a mess we have. If I go back, queen there, what is my move? Very annoying move, actually, the queen check. I don't know what to do here, guys. I don't know what to do. Let me go back for now and see if I get any ideas. I think he's going to play queen h3. Ah, you know what? Okay, hold on. Queen h3. I wonder if I could... I wonder if we could play f4 and then takes, maybe move my bishop so that the rook can come over and support. Is that an option? If the knight takes when we trade, and the same thing, the rook is now supporting, which makes it a little bit harder for him to checkmate us. Could even go queen c2 and get more support. It's probably my best try. Knight e4, it still doesn't look great. I'll say that, though. All right, let's go. Let's go. So pawn takes, I'm moving my bishop here. And I'm hoping that I'm not missing a checkmate. It looks like it somehow is defended. Also have to not lose on time. But right now I have bigger problems. Oh, I didn't see this move. That's a good move. That's a good move. Okay, we can't go there. That's checkmate. I didn't see it. We have to give back a knight. Let's give back this one to give myself a place to run. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Now f2 is a big problem. Oh, boy. That's a very big problem. So I move my rook, but then we get forked here. If I move my king, we get forked here. Ah. Let's see. Any way out of this mess? No, don't see it. I don't see it, guys. Man. Yeah, f2. We can't stop it. There must be a better way to defend than this. I think the problem was knight h1. That was a very bad decision, putting the knight in the corner. Shouldn't have done that. I went against my better judgment. What is he thinking about? Just play F2. What is there a better move? What am I missing? Oh, he's thinking about this. Oh, he's gonna do that instead, isn't he? He's gonna play knight H3. He's gonna play knight H3 and G2. No, he's not. Okay. G2, I guess we take. Probably a checkmate somewhere. He's probably just going to take this, right? No, it does do that. Okay, only move. Is that mate? Yeah, it is a mate. Nice. Oh, that's also mate. All right, hold on. We're not giving up. We're not giving up on this strategy so easily. We're going to try that again. Yeah, he played a great game, though, too. 90 accuracy. Not bad at all. But I didn't put up much of a fight, I feel like. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, guys. Okay, 2440. Okay. How about G6? Bishop G7. C6. D6. Bring my knight out. Try to play a little bit more solid this time. Okay, let's go queen C7. Bring out the knight. I think castling is a good place for my king. I think it's pretty safe there, especially if white castles. Yeah, okay. So this is good. We're safe. Now we just sit back. We just sit back and we wait. That's basically it. Maybe rook e8, knight f8, bishop somewhere. Just keep all these pieces around the king. Don't try to do anything fancy. Okay, he's going to push. That's fine. Do I want to go h6 and retreat the knight here? Am I okay with the knight going to d7? Or do I want to go here and put the knight on g8? G8 is much better than h8 in the last game because it still has options. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just play knight g8 here. Okay, fine. This is a weakness, but he doesn't have an easy way. Actually, there's this idea, but we could stop that with h6. Also, it could probably just defend it somehow. So, okay, so thinking rook b8 or bishop d7. Rook d8 doesn't look like it's much of a threat. I'm not experienced in the art of defending. So I don't know. Move my bishop. I mean, sometimes you can play a6 and b5 to expand, but I don't really like giving up this square for some pieces. I kind of just think I should go here and put my bishop back on c8. Now we have the rooks in the center, and the bishop is effective this way, sort of. Looks like he wants to push this, right? Can't do it right now because you lose this pawn. Yeah, actually, that's kind of the problem for white. Like, if you push either of these forward, I have a lot of pressure on e5 right now. So he plays c5. Okay, so we could push by, but then this will happen. We could just leave it, takes, and then we still have the pressure on e5, which I like. And if this happens, we just take. Yeah, I think we just leave that. I don't think we have to panic. Let's just bring the rook like I was planning. Same plan. If they want to take, fine. Then it opens up my rook. Okay. They might play rook c1 to get some, but we can always just move the queen back to get away from that. Rook c1, queen b8. Some random move. I'll just go bishop c8. Takes, I take back. Take, same thing. We just take back. Aha, attacking my pawn this way. What about bishop e6? What happens? Does he play d5? Is that too wild? d5. Takes, knight takes, bishop takes. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't look very good for me. Bishop there. If I just go back, he takes, I take, he takes. Oh, no. If bishop e6 traps the queen. That's amazing. Okay, let's think about that. Keep that in the back of our minds. Yeah, maybe I should just do that. Bait him to play d5, then go back. Takes. I guess he could play something like queen a4. It doesn't seem that great. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Aha, he goes for this. What is... That's not really a threat. I could play a6, but then there's that knight coming in. Which, honestly, is probably not such a big deal. We could put our bishop here and maybe trade it, since it's not an amazing piece anyway. a6. Do I really care if a knight gets in here? Maybe not. Or queen b8. I don't have to create the weakness. I could just play queen b8, defend. Queen b8. Let's do queen b8. Yeah, we'll just defend it. No reason to panic. Okay, so he goes for it. Ah, he's using the fact that my bishop is under attack. That's smart. That's smart. Okay. But wait a second. If I take, he takes, I take, I do have a fork. The issue is he gets a fork as well. That's the issue, right? So now maybe we do have to put the bishop here and get ready to trade it off. Fine. I think that's fine. He takes. Okay, probably we just take back. One of your favorite things about playing defense is that it really bleeds the opponent's time, especially if you make quick, simple moves. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not really making quick moves. It's probably my problem. But yeah, that's a very good point. They can get into time trouble. Oh, he wants to play f6, I just noticed. No, but he can't. There's a pin. He can't do it. You can't play f6, I just take it. Maybe I take like this and then take like this. The rook coming in just in the nick of time here. I mean, I guess technically I could have also... No, bishop h6, I would have got trapped. Yeah, it's important that we had this move, actually. It's very important. It's pretty funny when you think about it. The lone bishop, my one attacking piece, is kind of breaking the rule, I guess. Although I have to like try to play decent moves. I can't just play bad moves. So, okay, he's thinking we do have a lead on time. I'm threatening to just take this pawn, basically, right? That's our threat. I have to believe maybe white was thinking they could play f6 and forgot about the pin because I didn't realize it until just now. So maybe that's why they did this. And now they're like, oh, I can't do that. They have to come up with something else. Bishop g5. Bishop g5. Then what? f6, takes. This is hanging. It's getting crazy. Yeah. Okay, so f6 takes. If I take, he takes, I take. He takes here. He's attacking my knight. Let's say I move the knight somewhere. Knight d5. The problem is if I go here, then f6 is back on the table, right? And once f6 happens... Actually, no, f6, we could play bishop h6 then. He goes back. We have time to move our bishop. It's not that simple. So I could play here. I actually could. Because this trade I'm fine with. Yeah, like I said, he goes here. We jump in. Or maybe we don't even do. Maybe we just take this. And we just come crashing through with the rooks. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is fascinating, isn't it? He trades. Why? Why did he trade? I guess we take this way. I mean, this... Yeah, because then we have a target, right? Let's take this way. Why did he do that, though? Just wanted to open up the rook, I guess? Okay. I don't know. These rooks look pretty good. Okay, so he's attacking the bishop. We could defend it or we could trade. So if I trade, I can win a pawn. Takes. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. So if we take, that looks good for me, right? What am I missing? This is even a fork. I don't even think he can take me because of the fork. We just win the pawn. What? What am I missing? What is happening here? I must be missing something, right? Ah, bishop f4 is what I'm missing. Okay, so I take with the queen instead. Same idea. And now you don't have bishop f4. Yeah? Is this not just a fork? Are we winning a piece? Are we just winning a piece? I mean, I don't see how white's going to save this. How do you save both of these pieces? If I take it, what's his plan? What's his plan? No, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. Rookie 1, we take it. My king is so safe. Look at this. I have all my pieces defending it. I have everybody defending. Yeah, we have to take, but that's fine. It's 2 rooks for a queen. No problem. No problem at all. The question is, okay, I can't be aggressive, so I have to be defensive. What's the defensive option? Defensive option is come back. We come home, right? Like either here or here. Okay. Probably this is more defensive. So we have 3 pieces for a queen, including 2 of them being rooks. So we definitely have an advantage. H6? Wait. H6? Traps the bishop? Is this guy crumbling under the pressure? Is he crumbling? Bishop is now trapped? Oh my. Meanwhile, look at these rooks and knights. I mean, this is just... fortress. Okay, let's think. Is there some trick here? No, there's no trick. Even if his queen got there, we have knight h7. There's no trick. There's no trick at all. I could even go there right now just to be ultra safe. Look at this. Look at this. He's trying to take my pawn, but we have a fork. We have a fork. This guy's done for. He's done. It's over. Look at this. We did it. We did it, guys. We just beat it 24-40. Yes. Oh my. See, I told you there was a better way to defend. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Yes. Okay, 82. Good enough. Wow. Wow. I mean, what can I say? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's go for the same kind of a setup. I mean, that worked pretty well. So we'll fianchetto this guy. We'll push the pawns here and here. Just keep it nice and solid. I think I brought the knight next. I think I put the queen here. Okay. Now, this guy is setting up to attack over here, right? So the smart defensive thing might be to not castle. I'm going to play h6 so I can bring my knight out and it stops the bishop from coming in. Smart thing might be either to not castle or maybe castle the other way. Kind of want to play a6, b6, bishop, b7. Should I get the knight out first? Yeah, let's get the knight out first. He totally is setting up for this, right? So let's just not castle that way. Let's castle the other way. Let's see here, d5 there. The knight could jump in, but I don't think that's a big deal. All right, I'm gonna just try to do this and castle over here. Okay, no problem. Yeah, there you go. He's attacking that way, so we go the other way, right? Nice and simple and easy chess. Simple and easy chess. Dude, my king's not over there. What are you doing? It's not there. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep waiting around, I guess. How do I wait? Maybe like h5 or something. If he takes me, I can just take back and we have a target. If he pushes, fine, I'll just move my knight around somewhere. Question is where? Here? Or here. Maybe here. Bring the rook over, and then we'll reroute it. Okay, bring the rook over, reroute the knight. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is so much fun. All right. He's still attacking over here. Interesting strategy. I mean... Do I care if he goes there? No, I guess I could play e6 just to have some more control over the light squares. This wall of pawns. Whoa. Here he goes. Here he goes. What's happening? I mean, I think definitely we take here to open up the rook. And then it's a question of... I could double up the pawns. But this bishop also looks very good, so I'm not sure if that's worth it. I could also go knight c5. I like knight c5. I don't know why. Just seems good. Opening up the rook a little bit, making way for the other knight to come into the game. Okay. We could take with the queen. I don't know. No, let's not do that. Let's take with the bishop. You know, it's always really dangerous when you play against people who are rated something ending in 99. Which is funny because we both have it. He's 22.99, I'm 23.99. It's dangerous because you know they want to win so badly to get above that threshold, right? And so I feel like they just try that much harder to win, right? He took a knight. He took a knight. I could take a rook. Then I get checked. I can't take a rook. Okay, I can't do that. We'll take here. This will take back with the... Okay, if I move over, I have to watch out for this. I think that's fine, though. I have my bishop that can just go there. Okay, fine. But we do have nice rooks. We have a threat temporarily here. Wait, can I take it? Can I take it? I think so, right? If he takes my queen, I take the rook. He goes there, I bring the other rook down. That's gotta be good for me. So he has to take me back, or if he trades, I take with the queen. He has to take me back and sack the exchange. But then I can just move somewhere. It's a little bit scary, but I think we can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Queen sack for the win. Wow. Yeah, this definitely looks winning for me, right? We take a check, he goes back, we come in with the other rook. We're going to get the bishop, and we have this. I can't believe that he would survive that. We also have our other bishop if we needed to. Like, I just can't believe he survives. So he does take. Okay. We have queen here. Ooh, we might even have, oh, guys, we might even have a cool tactic. Oh, my. Let's do it. Let's go here. Watch this. Watch this. Let's go here. And rook e1. I think I could sack my queen. He can't take with the rook. He gets mated. You have to take with the queen. Then I take and you still get mated. So he can't even play rook e1. So he has to move his bishop. Oh, yeah. And then we can, like, do something. So he's probably going to play bishop c1. Looks like only move. Bishop c1. I'm thinking we go queen e2. And I'm not trying to be aggressive and attack. Like, I kind of feel like that's the only move. Because if I don't do that, and I let him just do this, he's just going to win, I think, right? So if I go queen e2, it stops those queen moves. That's kind of why I have to do it, I think. Where does he go with his queen, actually? He doesn't want to trade. Yeah, I think we have to go queen e2, just to survive, to stop this stuff. If I'm not mistaken. Queen g3, though. Hold on. It's not that simple. Queen g3 threatens this, which is also dangerous. No, it's not. I have bishop e5. Okay. So we go here. He's probably going to go to g3. I mean, wow, this position is crazy. There's this happening as well I have to watch out for. We could go back to here and attack the rook. Oh, he trades? Did I miss something? Oh, does he have a discover? No, he's trying to do this. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to put my bishop here to defend against this. I think that's what we need to do, right? Have to watch out because my rook is lined up with the bishop. So anywhere that this knight moves could be a problem. Let's see, but here we would... Yeah, it's actually a big problem for me. Yeah, knight a2. He goes for that instead. Very strange, because that's going to give me time to get away from this. Okay, well, let's go over here. Hold up. If I go there, rook e1. Rook here? What's the more defensive option? I guess rook here, maybe? I don't know. Even though we're up the exchange, it's not that simple with these bishops. And my knight's pretty bad. We gotta get the knight into the game. It's just not doing anything. Okay, I'm threatening to take this pawn, and then the knight could go to g6 and actually be pretty useful. So, okay, he's going to try to take this. Yeah, we can't let that happen. Do I offer a trade? Yeah, that's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing. That bishop could be dangerous here. I think trading them makes sense. I mean, I say offer a trade. I'm actually forcing a trade, right? They're stuck. So we force the trade. Okay, where's he going? There's a fork. He's attacking this as well. Do I have a way to defend against both of those things? No, I don't think so. I guess I have to start with the fork. Maybe here? I do have this tactic, but I'm not sure if now is the right time to do that. He can't take me because of the back rank. Maybe I should have thrown that move in. And maybe I should have. It's a pawn after all. But although this is also under attack, so I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I think we gotta take this. I don't think we can let him get this pawn. Now maybe we go to the second rank. Bishop d3 though. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to threaten that again. And now I think we can get our knight out. Okay, he sees it, so let's get our knight. Let me get the king actually. King's got to get off the back. Now we can think about bringing the knight and the king. I don't want to get flagged either, so I got to go faster. See if we can get the knight to d4. That's a good square. Oh, I didn't see that. He just wants to take my pawn. Oh! Yikes, yikes, yikes. I got to take it. I got to take it. Can't go there. I need to invade and try to get this pawn, I think. That's what I think we need to do. We gotta push Harry. He tries to go back. I have rook f4 to force the issue. Good thing about the pawns is they're on the wrong color of his bishop, so he can't defend them. If the rooks get traded, my king just takes everything. He could try to come over here and take some of these pawns, but I don't know that he's going to have time with Harry marching down the board. That's what he's going to try. Could also stop that, actually. Does have bishop c4. Trying to block off his bishop from stopping my pawn. Oh, no! Oh, no, I just ruined this game. I did not see that move at all. That was really, really bad. I needed that pawn. We just threw the game, guys. Unreal. I just threw this game. Can't believe I just did that. Yeah, I think we lose now. Because we can't stop this guy easily. That was awful. And I don't have any time either. It's the other problem. Ah! I'm so mad at myself for giving up that H pawn. That was our key to win, and I lost it. Dude. Wait, I didn't have a win? Maybe this was the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, we totally had a win. Oh, Stockfish says sack your rook, and then you push it. Wow, I didn't think about that. Still winning, though. Yeah, this knight f3 was the totally wrong thing. I needed to just get the rook behind it. Actually, no, rook d4. Oh, okay. No, it was not that simple. It was not that simple. Rook d4 is the winning move. Why? Why is rook d4 the winning move? Then knight d3. I don't know what Stockfish is doing. I don't understand. Why is this the winning plan? What are we even doing here? I don't know. Big Barrett Bob. Thanks for all the great videos and teaching you do. God bless. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Guys, I've played that person quite a few times. That's so frustrating. You play that whole game, you find all these cool ideas, and then you just throw it away at the end. This was a blunder too? Supposed to go queen e4. Stockfish didn't want me to trade. Wow, so we're 0 for 2, although we should have not been. All right, let's try that again. That seems to work pretty good. So g3, bishop g2. We go c3. And we go d3. We put our knight here. Put our queen here. Seems to be a pretty solid setup. Bring out the knight. And, okay, which way should we castle? Let me keep my options open first. We could really go, yeah, we should... kind of feel like this way is maybe safe. Actually, is it? Maybe not. We'll just castle this way. I don't know which way is safer. Okay. I like this defensive idea of rookie 1, knight f1. I think this is a pretty good, solid setup. Yeah, even if they try to attack you, if you have this configuration, it's pretty good. Like even this, you know, they're never threatening checkmate because you're knight on f1. Even if they get rid of this guy, right? So probably just leave that. Maybe even just play d. If I play d4 though, then this knight can come in. If I leave it and he takes, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we don't have to panic there. Maybe just bring a rook over. The knight on f1, there is no mate. Yeah, I think it's with the knight on f8. There is no mate with the knight on f1. Black has no fun. If you want to keep it rhyming anyway. Okay, I could play c4. Let's open up this guy. But is that too aggressive of a move? Maybe I'll just play bishop c1 instead. Just keep all the pieces back. Just play the waiting game. Okay. The issue is, how do I keep playing defensive moves? You know? I mean, I could play h3, but that's kind of weakening it a little bit. Maybe not too much. Maybe it's not too weakening, because this is supported. And it does stop some annoying knight moves, so I think it's okay. I do feel like it's more mentally draining playing chess like this because there's like so many things that you have to think about, and because you're not trading pieces, the complexity doesn't ever like go away, not as quick anyway. And so I really feel it from mental standpoint. Okay, what do we do? I need a move. I need some move that I can play. Trade? I mean, I could, but why? I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. Play a4. Just trying to find a move that doesn't create weaknesses. Okay, g5, so he's trying to attack. Let's do this. Let's do this. So what's annoying about this move is he wanted to play g4 and get a fork. But now if you play g4, like I just can push by and kind of stop the attack, at least for the time being. So black has to figure out another way to proceed here. It'd be nice to like get inside my opponent's heads and hear what they're thinking when they see this, you know? Like I would just like to know. Okay, goes there. I mean, this is already defended. I don't know. I'll play e3. Just keep the pawns. Keep the pawns next to each other. You don't have any weaknesses in front of them. As long as they're well supported, it's usually a pretty good strategy. Love the comments. I mean, if I'm black, I'm playing like e5 here. Queen e2, we could trade queens, is an idea. Or at least offer the queen trade. No pieces have been taken on move 18. That's a good observation. Connect 7. Ooh, that is tempting. That's very tempting. Except I don't think we should do it. It's actually, I say that. We could bring the queen over to kind of fill in the gaps here. So it might not be as bad as it initially looks. That's actually very interesting. Now, I don't like that there's this idea, but I guess we could play b4. Interesting. Connect 7, you say? Okay, for the content. For the content, let's go. I regret that this pawn is on a4, though. I could have missed opportunities. Well, what are you going to do? I'm just trying to think what my opponent is thinking right at this moment. Okay, so he's got the fork, but because they're just pawns, usually what you can do is trade one and then push by. So the question here is, which one do we trade and which one do we push? So if we trade this one, we push f4. He has a little bit of something here, but not much. In fact, I might even be able to relocate my rooks eventually and use that. So that one seems pretty good. If we take this way, it's too bad my rook's not on f1. But if we take this way and h4, I don't like that the bishop is lining up on a weak pawn. I don't think that makes sense. So I think we go with this one. Yeah, I think this is the way. So we could get a rook here. It's just, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, he's frustrated. Our opponent is clearly frustrated. They're like, let's go. We gotta open up some things here. I'm tired of this game. Okay, I guess we take it. Actually, hold on. I could push. I could just push, threatening e5. Alternatively, wait a second. I just take. Oh, rook c8. Oh, wait a second. Rook c8. That's too bad. I have no way to do that. Doesn't quite work. He's got that tactic. Okay. I think I should not get low on time again, so let's just go ahead and do it. Unfortunately, rook c8 seems to... Seems to get the job done. Oh, he was afraid of it, though. So he played knight b4. Uh-huh. What is going on now? Let's go here. On bishop takes, I'll take with the queen, I think. King, yeah, king takes. We don't want to do that. Yeah, we have to take the queen. And then I guess we play e4. This is very interesting. I assume he's going to take. Because if you don't, you just lost a pawn. What else would he play, right? And then I think we go e4. We threaten e5. And yeah, fascinating position, actually. This guy's a coward, Nelson's opponent? Yeah. What is he thinking about? If you're not going to take this, what is he possibly thinking about? Like, I don't see any other moves that make sense. This? No, I just go there. Okay, he does take. All right. So now we threaten this. I assume black's going to play e5, and then we can push by, actually. Yeah, let's push by. So this is a protected pass pawn. The bishop is opened up. This is pretty interesting. Question is, what do I do? Do I go here? Yeah, I think we have to get a rook on the file. We have to get a rook on the file. Oh, but he's going to get this. Ooh, he's going to get here first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold up, hold up. I have an idea. Let me go here. I'm threatening this. Okay. Assuming he defends it. Then I can play... Oh, wait. What was my plan? Oh. I thought I could play bishop 8. Rook c2 traps my queen. No, no, no. Ah, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'll sack the queen. We'll sack the queen for the rook and the knight. That seems decent in this position where it's closed off. Yeah, yeah. We'll do it like this. This is what we'll do. I think this is decent. Because what's his queen going to do in this position? I don't see a lot. I don't see how the queen can do much. Rook and knight, on the other hand, I see some nice outposts. He's going to try to attack me. I guess we push. Or play rook b1. Rook b1, rook c8, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we don't want to let the queen in. We do not want to let the queen invade our position. We do not want to let the rook invade our position. So we trade like this. Ah, there's going to be queen c7. Oh, no. Queen c7 is a problem. Maybe I take with the rook instead and go here. Okay, if we do this, he invades. Not good. But then we can at least try to attack. It's not much of a threat. If we take this way, queen c7 is still going to be bad for us. And he sees it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. We may have a problem. We may have a bit of a problem. I don't know how to stop this. We're going to lose all our pawns. Unless I can think of something really quickly here. We're going to lose them all. No, nothing seems to work. Man, this is so sad. So sad. Can't even get this knight into the game. That's what we really need to do, but I can't. I guess we have to try. He's gonna go queen c2. I'm gonna bring the other knight. And I'm going to try to survive this mess. Not sure how. Maybe b4, rook b3. Maybe. Oh, I didn't see that one. Whoa. Okay. That was a good move. That was a really good move, actually. Wow. That was an amazing move. Yeah, we're done, guys. It's over. Now he's just going to take this, and we can't push. That was a really good move. Oof. I can't do anything. When I sacked my queen, I didn't think he was going to get control of the file. There was a bunch of things I overlooked because I thought for sure I was going to be the one who had that, but it didn't work out that way. It clearly did not work out that way. I don't think I can move anywhere. I have like no moves. That's the problem. Look at this guy sacking the queen like that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. What? It says new coaches are here. Okay. Wow, we never had an advantage? We never had an advantage. Okay. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? I guess what you do is you don't play these openings. No, I don't regret Connect 7. Not even for a moment. All right, let's try a different strategy. So we've been trying this fianchetto. Let's try this one and see if it changes the dynamic of the position any. So we'll go here. This one I think is a little bit harder to get right. We'll go here. We'll play e6. And maybe if I just trade like one piece, it will kind of free up my position a little bit. And we can have a little more room to work with. Let's give this a try. So we just trade one piece. Let's play a nice little defensive h6. Actually, we don't need h6. Let's play d6 so we can get our pieces out. So now we're not going to be quite so cramped, I think. How about knight to g6? And then maybe just something like this. Let's see if this is a little bit more solid. Because that's part of the problem. When you have so many pieces and you stay on the first 3 ranks, you can't really maneuver at all. So you're like massively limited in that aspect. So this way, even just one piece being traded generally frees up a lot. So let's see if it makes a difference here. The best defense is better defense. Okay. If we take it, he's going to jump in, right? We could just trade a bunch of stuff. I don't like that this guy's coming over here. So I think I would rather just leave that alone and just develop a piece, or maybe just castle, get the king to safety. Yeah, let's just get the king to safety for now. This is not really a problem. We just take it. You like the streams where I just play normal rapid chess? It's the most informative. Yeah. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. I just try to mix it up every now and then. Knight g5. So he wants to go here and checkmate me. He wants to go there and checkmate me. So if I, okay, hold on. If I take, well, actually, what about queen h6? Ah, he wants to sack here. That's his plan. He wants to sack here and then take that. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a big problem, actually. We need to do something about this right away. Just not sure what. That's very dangerous. If I had time to get my knight on f8, I would like to do that, but I'm one move too short. So what do we do? How do we... Okay, he's just going to go here and checkmate me. That's the plan. h6 doesn't work because he sacks and then takes this. If we can't play h6... We can't play f6. Rook e8, knight f8 doesn't work because of that. So I'm basically lost. It's 10 moves in and I'm lost. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. I don't think we can stop it. I literally think the game is over on move 10. There must be some stockfish response, right? There must be. Surely stockfish would find a way to not get checkmated. Just don't know how. I just don't know how. Like I don't even see any moves. I can't do anything to stop this. This is amazing. Rookie. Okay, rook e8, queen h5. Wow. Unbelievable. What if I play h6 right away? Takes. Queen there. Okay, what if I play h6 and then sack a pawn? Does the game continue? Maybe. Still a bad position. But maybe the game continues. That's all I got. That's all I got, guys. It's not great, but and unfortunately we can't take with the king and try to hold on because queen h5 and we have no way to defend it. Yeah, we have no way to defend it. Queen g5 doesn't work because of the bishop. Wow. Yeah, he's gonna do this for sure. 100%. He's gonna take this. Yeah, we have to take this way. And this is the annoying part about this. We don't have like a great follow-up here. We just have to like play a defensive move. Here. All right. At least we have an open file. The game goes on. We can reroute our knight and keep playing. But it's bad. It's really bad. The other thing is we have these weaknesses, right? This is real weak. Our bishop is on the wrong side here to counter this. Mm-hmm. Okay, at least if we put the knight on f8, it kind of helps with those weaknesses, and then we can see where to go from there. Whoa, didn't see that one. Whoa. Yikes. All right, well, there goes another piece. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Why are they not taking it? What else are they going to do? Okay, now they take it. I'm just going to keep defending. See what happens. We're way down on time too, so I give myself a 2% chance to win this game. 2%. That's it. We had to get away from the check, so we're actually threatening to take the pawn now. We had to get away from it. Bishop can go to e8 or ed7. He might just ignore this and go f5. That's what I think he's going to play, actually. Then the question is, what do I do? Maybe rook e8. Yeah, maybe rook e8. Take, the knight can go there. Oh, queen f5, knight g5, h4, rook f8 here, bishop e8. Yeah, let's try that one. Let's try that one. Oh, he just pushes by. I didn't even see that. I did not even see that one. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I gotta just do something here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. He's gonna go check. Oh, but my rook's defended, so okay. The rook's defended. Obviously still a bad position, but he's gonna probably go rook f1, and I don't think we can stop this plan. Let's try to stop his rooks from coming in. If we can. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a good move, too. Don't think I can do anything here, guys. Just gonna take the pawn. He's just gonna take the pawn. I don't know. I don't have any moves. Doesn't really matter. Waddy. Hey, welcome. Thanks. I actually have a new Chess Vibes Academy video that's going to be posted probably tomorrow. But he wants to go here and checkmate. I guess I'll try to do something different then. Oh, yeah, that's just mate, isn't it? Man. Yikes, guys. Yikes. Yeah, I mean... Played really good, too. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play normal openings now. And then go into the defensive mode, right? Rather than playing these like super passive, stuff. Normal opening and then go defensive. So a normal move would be like d5, right? A normal move would be like knight f6. Normal move would be like e6. Fine. Normal move. Sure. Bishop d6. Okay. Let's just develop. Curtis, welcome to Chess Vibes Academy. Okay, he jumps in. I think I should probably jump in too, just to kind of... Although then he has f3. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we just leave that alone. Play like c5 or queen e7 or something. c5, I guess. Is he threatening anything? I don't think so. Tal is in the chat. I'm not playing in Tal style. I don't think Tal would be very happy with how I've played these games. Let's just go queen c7. Just keep it real solid. He's going to play f4 at some point, I think. Maybe now, yeah. Okay. Okay. What's a good defensive move here, guys? What if I play knight e4 now because he doesn't have f3 anymore? If you take me, I take back. That seems pretty good. Just jump in. Okay. Obviously, we take. He goes there. Interesting move. Very interesting move. I mean, maybe I just go here and trade. Actually, no, I don't like that. That's a weak pawn. That's a weak pawn. We don't want to do that. What if I take? What's going to happen? What if I take? He takes back probably with the f pawn. And then if I go back. Did we like that position? I don't think we do. I think I should bring my rook here. I think I like the rook on the d file. He's going to move his queen. Let's see. Where's he going to go? I predict one of these three places. Maybe here. Actually, he could go to e2 also. Maybe he goes to e2. My prediction. I think he's going to avoid this because of the knight. Could be wrong, but I think he's going to go here. Aha. Got it. We got it. Okay. What if I... wait a second. Wait a second. No, it doesn't work, does it? Okay. I mean, I could bring this rook here and bring my knight back. That seems pretty defensive. That seems very defensive, actually. In a good way. Let's do it. Put the knight on f8. Put the knight on f8. There's no mate. Then my queen supports this way. The rook supports here. So if we needed to play f6, we could. We could do it. The knight f8, f6. Good plan. I like it. I like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's he doing? What's he doing? So bishop d5 doesn't work? Is that what he's basically saying? Because queen g4. Oh, wow. And knight, wait, does knight f8 work? Knight f8 takes king e7? No, rook f7. Ah. Dude. We're done, aren't we? Wait, knight f6. I have another move. Knight f6. Hold on. Knight f6. Oh, knight f6, we can survive. I also have a cheap check. Do I want to throw in a cheap check? while I have the opportunity. Okay, wait, hold on. Knight f6. Maybe we can survive this position somehow. Because if you take, I just put my king on e7 and I say, thank you very much, I'm up a piece. I've been working on my defensive skills all stream, so it was all for a moment such as this. It was all for a moment such as this. Of course we can't go back because of this. What's he doing? What's he doing? I don't think we should let him do that. Let's go here. Let's go here. If he wants to trade and take that, that's fine. This is quite an interesting position, actually. I'm not going to lie. I thought we were done after knight takes f7, but I think this knight f6 move was a saving move here. Maybe they overlooked it. Seems like we have a decent position now. Because my plan is pretty simple. I'm going to go bishop d5. I'm going to take this annoying pawn. And then just like trade some pieces. His king is actually not... Whoa. What? What is this guy doing? He wants to come around like this. So if I take their take, check here, check. That's fancy. Fancy pants. All right. And if I take this way, queen h5. Okay. Oh, hold on. What if I just... okay, it's not that simple. All right. It's not that simple, is it? Or is it? What if I go king of 8? What if I just go king of 8? What's his plan? What's his plan? Check. Queen g7. Check. I take it. Takes. I take with the... Oh, he wants to take. Okay. He wants to take, and I can't take because checkmate. If I take this way, then rook f... Well, this is crazy. This is so crazy. I'm literally up a rook. Wait a second. What about rook f8? Rook f8, check, here, check. Here, check. No, that doesn't actually work. My queen is defended. If I don't move the bishop, my queen is defended. So can I just play rook f8? Check. King goes here. Check. We go over. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, that's what he does? Man. Okay, but hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get his rook. I'm going to get his rook. I might be getting mated, though. There's a good chance I'm getting mated. Oh, he's got queen e4. I didn't see this one at all. He's got queen e4. Okay, he didn't do it. Check, check. What's happening there? Check, check. Check. He goes there. Or no, let's say I go check. He goes there. Rook comes down. That's mate. He does have mate. He does have mate if I don't play like bishop d5 or something. If I have to play bishop d5, should I play it now? Or check, check. Does it help me to do those moves and then play bishop d5 or not? Even if I play bishop d5, I don't feel like we're surviving very long. And I have no tricks, right? So this is his checkmate threat. Bishop d5 or bishop c6. No, then there's this guy. Yeah, I think we go bishop d5, but I might still be getting mated. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to go here, so my rook's like away. It also has c4, I just noticed. Does that work? Probably not. Probably not, but maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it. I might be missing something here. I might be missing an important detail. I don't know. Because it does stop the checkmate. It does stop the checkmate. And if he goes here with check, I have rook c5. He's got e7. Are you kidding me? e7. Wow. So he might do that. Also could play like a... Oh yeah, he's going to do it. He's totally going to do it. I bet he sacks, plays e7, and I have to play bishop c6, giving up my rook. And then he's got so many pawns. Is that a win, though? Probably it was a win. If he doesn't give up the queen, though, he could also just play any other random move. a4 check. I think I just go c4. I was trying to avoid the fork. He stops this. That was smart. That was smart. Yeah, he might just take this and take my other rook. I wouldn't be surprised. Man. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. Okay, well, we have to go get this pawn and pray that we can somehow survive this position, which I don't think is happening. Yeah, he's going to get the connected pawns here. It's a mess. I'm going to just let him take it, because then they're at least all messed up. So he's going to push. Do I have a chance to stop these pawns? Do I have a chance? Not connected. Maybe we can get a draw here. Maybe we can get a draw here. I don't think you can get through, right? I think we got to draw if I don't lose on time. I think we have a draw. I do not lose on time. Yes. 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 We just got a draw against 2,500. That's amazing. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even know how we survived that. I have no idea how we survived that. Whew. Yeah, look at that chart. How does that make you feel? Wow. Oh my. Okay, we got to analyze this one. We have to check this out. So here we go. Knight takes f7 was indeed a brilliant move. Okay, so he's in the driver's seat. I think we surprised him with knight f6. Great. Stockfish says the best thing here is actually to take this, because if this happens, we have 2 pieces for the rook, and now our king is safer. But he didn't have to do that. He could have played this now and then gone with the check. And then it's just sort of like what happened in the game in a weird way. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the game. So the game, I go here, he takes. Yeah, I'm losing. I'm totally losing. Oh, he needed to play this right now? Wait, what? This is... Oh my goodness. Just take a look at this move for a second. Nope. Checkmate. Checkmate with a rook and some pawns. What is in a bishop? What is going on? So Stockfish says, don't even take here. You need to play queen h5. You're threatening checkmate. And I'm done. I'm just done. I can't take it. If I try to block it, look at this. He sacks it over here, and then it's the same thing. If I try to defend it, then he goes queen g5. Doesn't even take this, because all Stockfish cares about is checkmating you. If I try to stop that, now he takes it. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Everything is falling apart. This is going to lead to a checkmate. Wow. Dude. Okay, so queen h5, only move for white to be winning. He doesn't see it. Now I'm winning. I'm totally winning. But I played the wrong move. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Rook d2. We stop his rook, which was a huge problem for us. We stop it. And more importantly, we give our king somewhere to run to. We're actually quite safe. There's no rook. There's no bishop. Even if he takes this, there's no checkmate here because of our rook. Apparently, he can't take this because... Oh, yeah, we're threatening the rook, so that's not good. Oh, that's what I had to see. Rook to d2. We would have won this game. We would have won this game if I saw rook to d2. Okay, I didn't see it. I played rook f8. Now he comes in. Now I'm totally losing. Ooh, I had to go queen e8, it says. I mean, king e8. Sorry, king e8 to somehow survive, which looks ridiculous, but this is even worse. Look at that evo bar. Check. Yeah, he missed it. He missed it. I think I even said it during the game, right? Queen takes e4. Look at that. He missed this checkmate. Ooh. So instead, he goes for the queen, which is actually a draw, according to Stockfish. Check. Check. But not if I do that. It's only a draw if I play king a6. Ah, so what Stockfish is saying is you need to keep all your pieces. Now you're not getting checkmated. You just hide. No, you don't do that. You play b5. Okay. But now you've got the 3 pieces and you're somehow surviving here. Rook d2 and rook c8 is bad because he could have just taken this. And even if I can come down here, he's going to do this. Wow. Queen d7. Guys, look at this. Look at this. If I move my king, he's now going to take and get both rooks for the queen. Okay? If I take it, he takes and I can't stop the pawn. I can't stop the pawn. Stockfish is... I just can't believe it sometimes. Okay, wow. So, that's what should have happened. Instead, he goes for this line. He plays c4, which is the best move. He plays this, which is the best move. He plays this, which is the best move. And now he just has to figure out a way to win with all his pawns. And I think his mistake was pushing this guy too far too fast, where it just ended up getting captured. Yeah, that's exactly what Stockfish says. Stockfish says if you play b4, if you play king c3, if you play e7, you keep your advantage. But as soon as you start pushing this pawn like crazy, now I can get a draw. And I did have to see this idea of not taking here. If I take this, I'm done for. Now he's got 2 pawns. Forget about it. But by leaving that, he has an awkward decision. Because if you push, now his king can't get in, right? Look at this. His king is boxed out. Oh, and I actually win the game now. Whoa, I actually win. Somehow, I guess I come up here and he can't get through here. Just the pawns. Because even if you push it to here... Okay, this is actually instructive. Let's look at this. So let's say I go here. He tries to push. He tries to push. I'm going to come in, I think. Yeah. A6, look at this. Bishop C8. Key move. Key move. Because if he tries to go here, bam, we take this one. And he stopped. And if he tries to go here, aha. And essentially we blockade. And now we can come in, take the pawn, and win. We just do something like this. We come in, and eventually white's going to run out of moves. We can just do a waiting move if we want. And then we win. Wow, that's fascinating. So, going all the way back, he took... No, he didn't. Now he took, which is the right thing. And this is a draw. Yeah, this is a draw with perfect play. Because the pawns are so uncoordinated when they're not connected. Amazing. Amazing. What a game. What a game. Oh my goodness. All right, that was a good draw, guys. That was a good draw. I got some confidence from that. That was great. That was great. Okay. We play defensive. He plays f4. Okay. I mean, sure. I'll just bring out some pieces. No problem. Let's just develop some pieces like this. I don't know. Let's fianchetto the bishop over here. Look. Queen trap. Queen trap. Okay, let's get the bishop there. He's playing in London. I mean, not London. He's playing Stonewall. Okay, he's doing a Stonewall thing. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. I guess we could jump in here. And do I play f5 myself, or do I just defend it? Or just leave it, or just trade? I don't actually know. I guess we can trade that knight. That's fine. And in an effort to just be defensive, I think I'll just put my queen here and not try to do anything fancy. Plays knight e5. Okay. Yeah, we have to be careful. We don't want to get into trouble with the queen h5 shenanigans like we saw before, right? So what's the way to defend against that? I mean, I could play knight f6. I could play g6. It seems like a weird move, but maybe it's needed. Maybe it is needed. Okay, I'm going to play g6. It's creating some weaknesses, but I think it's important to not let the queen come here. And now I'm going to take a bathroom break. He spent 5 seconds and played bishop e5. Wow. That's actually a pretty good move. It's actually a pretty good move because I have to play bishop c8, don't I? Wow. Okay. There, it also opens up this stuff. Yikes. 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 Now that... Okay, hold up. If I play f6, he takes, I take, we're fine. It's just a big trade. Right? Am I missing something? It's just a big trade. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Castle? No, we can't castle, Andrew, because he takes a knight, I take a knight, he takes a rook, I take a bishop. So I lose a bishop for a rook in the process. Yeah, if you castle the other side, then you don't have enough pieces defending the knight. He just takes it. You only have the queen left. We needed another piece, so that's why only option was to go back here. But now, we should be good. Because he's either going to have to leave or do something crazy like that. But I mean, I'll just move, right? Does that really change anything? I don't think that changes anything. I just move. And now he has to take. And we get the same position except my rook's on b8, which is fine. It's not a big deal if it's here or here. Yeah. Okay. Big trades happening. And we're going into an end game. Our position looks pretty solid, though. I mean, look at this big pawn back here. As a general rule, if you can cement the pawns on the same color as the bishop, that's going to be good for me. Because his bishop is kind of cramped. And later, maybe at some point in the future, my bishop could actually attack these guys, right? If you imagine if his bishop leaves somewhere, wherever, and then my bishop gets back here, they could become targets, right? So from a long-term strategic standpoint, I think this is good. Now, the issue becomes if we lock it up totally and I have no way to break through, then it's just going to be a draw. So I have to think carefully about f5 or not here. And we could still break through here, I think, right? And force an open file, and the game goes on. So maybe f5 is fine. Yeah, let's do it. We'll stop any kind of counterplay here, and then we'll focus on this break, maybe. And same thing with these pawns, right? Like, these pawns could be targets in the future, too. And his bishop is really, really bad. Do I care about playing h5? Or do I just want to continue over here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. From a strategic standpoint, like, look at how my bishop just looks so much better. Now, okay, he's giving me the option to play h4, though, which is interesting. If we want to create a passed pawn, we can do it. Or at least give ourselves a... I think I will... yeah, I think I will. Because then he has to worry about this constantly. Okay. I like that. And now... I will continue this idea. And we just have this annoying guy to just kind of sit here, right? Okay. So this is going to open things up. Ah, he does have this, but does that really help him? Does that really help him? I could put the bishop on d6 to stop the rook from coming in. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I don't want to allow the rook to land there because I don't have a way to defend that. Okay, now I think we can do this. I think I'd be happy to trade the bishops now because he's got this to worry about. He would also have this to worry about from the other side. Yeah, let's do that. If he goes rook a1, then we have an interesting decision. Oh, he takes here. Okay. What is his plan? Oh, he wants to create a pass pawn here. That's interesting. Okay, now I have to make a decision. Never mind. I don't have to make a decision. I think I can come here. Actually, I do have to make a decision. Do I try to trade this? No, I'm gonna focus on this king that looks pretty weak. He's got to take. I take check. Then my rook gets to h2. I have to believe this is better for me. Have to believe this. Actually, he could come up, but that doesn't look... No, that doesn't look very good. What? Wait, g2, rook g1... Check... Bishop h2... That doesn't work, does it? So what do I do? Hold on. This check, push. This move surprised me, big time. So for some reason it feels wrong, but I'm just not sure how do we... I'm gonna put the pressure on this. Maybe I have rook f4. Check. Maybe not. Maybe just g2, bishop h2. But if I ever play g2, he can go king h3 is the thing. Oh, but it's his turn and he has to play a move. White has to play a move. That's the problem for white. Like, what do you play? You can't pass. You have to move something. You either have to come up to support your pawn, or you have to go away from it, or you have to move your rook somewhere, but you can't, or you have to move your bishop and give me this. Wait, if I go check and he takes with the king, and I go check, check, he goes here. Nope, that's not going to work. I like this, the 2 pawns. I like the 2 pawns. Or we just take this one, then he's going to... No, I think we should do this. I think we should get the 2 pawns. They're 2 connected pawns. Could also take this one first. Interesting. And then maybe that one later. But no, I think this one's easier to capture. Oh, he goes up. I am not seeing any of these moves. All right, let's take this one. Do we trade the bishops or not, guys? I don't know. I guess so. Got to get my king in front of this pawn, I think. This is fascinating. This is really fascinating. Did he blunder? Did he blunder? I guess I take this way and keep the pawns together. Yeah, that's got to be the right decision, right? That's got to be the right decision. Keep them together. Because he can't afford to take me because this pawn is gone. King is outside of the box. Okay, we keep them together. As long as nothing crazy happens with this guy, we're going to win. And if I don't lose on time. So we blockade it. We do have to get away from the checks. He goes there. I'm going to defend, and now I can push this guy. He can't come in. He wants to come behind, so let's not push him too fast. He has to stay on this file. I have to watch out I don't get mated, obviously. Well, okay, but we can use the rook to stop this way, or we could use the queen to stop this way. He goes there. So I'm threatening. Threatening d2. Just don't stalemate, Nelson. That's the thing. Just don't stalemate. Not stalemate. Okay, now that was a cool endgame. That was a very interesting endgame. Okay, pretty nicely played game too. Let's take a look at the end. Like, right around here is where it started to get really interesting. Okay, so Stockfish agrees with me. I should come over and focus on the king. Stockfish, yeah, it likes rook g3 also. Okay, it likes this. Oh, king g4 was actually the better move. I thought king g2. Now, to be fair, I did think I was going to have a really nice position here, because then this check. And we would have gotten the same position, except I got some free moves. So actually, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go back to the game. So he played king g4. Stockfish said, yeah, rook h2 is good. Rook h2 is good. Rook f2 is good. That's where it would have taken the b pawn. So it would have taken the b pawn. Then there's an only move. I have to play rook b8 in this position? Only move? To keep the advantage? Why would you even play rook b8? Oh, it's one of those disgusting Stockfish things. If he takes you, you're going to come over and skewer this. Wow. So he can't take you. So if he can't take you, what can they do? Because you're threatening to go their next move anyway and trade everything and go into a winning ending. Because you take this, now you win. This is a winning ending. Wow. I don't know if I would have noticed rook b8 in this position. I don't think so. I probably would have taken this. And this is a draw. This is a draw. Wait, how is this a draw? How is this a draw? What if I even just go here? How is this a draw? King g5? Rook check? Oh, wow. He gets... No. If he goes for your... Oh, wow. Okay. All right, guys. If he goes for the pawns, this is really fascinating. So It's losing because I obviously am stopping his pawn. If he ever moves it, I just take it, right? But he actually can't take my pawns once I play c3. Because if he takes this, guess what? I get a queen. And if he tries to go and stop that, that's fine. I'll just leave him. I won't push it because, yeah, then he could take it. I'll just leave him take this. He can never take this. And now I have time to bring my king up, and we win. That's really interesting. So the way that he gets a draw is by going on the offensive. And the only move for me, well, there's one move for me. What do you guys think it is? You guys can try to find it. Black to play. Only one move keeps a draw for black. What move is it? And I'm not even sure I understand why, to be completely honest with you. One move keeps a draw. Yes, it is the C pawn. Now, why is it the C pawn and not the E pawn? That's what I really would like to... Oh, is it because of the skewer? Could that be why? So if we push the E pawn... Yep, that's exactly why. He has this. We lose. So if we push the C pawn... we are able to get the queen, and this is a draw. Even though we have an extra pawn, we're going to get checked forever, and it's a draw. Wow. Wow. How did we even end up in this position? I forgot. Okay, we were analyzing this, and Stockfish would have taken the B pawn and then played the crazy move down here, because if you trade, you end up going into that weird ending that we just looked at. That's unbelievable. But in the game, I did this and took here. And then even this is a draw if they don't blunder. They blundered. Gave me an advantage. Small advantage, though. Really small advantage. Then they messed up by going there. Now it's win. Okay. What they needed to play, f6 check. What does that do? I'm just going to move my king. What are you going to do? Rook g4? I'm going to take it. King f5. I'm going to go check. King e5. Oh, and you're going to get my pawns. Okay, so wait a second. What if I just, like, try to do the same thing I did in the game, where I go for this configuration and slowly march them up the board? What happens? Check. Let's just say I try this. Check. He's just going to keep checking me? Is that what happens? Check. Okay, let's say I try to go away. Now he pushes. So I have to check him, and then I have to go behind. Wow, this is just crazy. C2, he checks me, and we get a trade, I guess. Whew, okay. Easy endgame, right? Easy endgame. Man, what time is it? Okay, I have time for one more game. One more game, guys. Last one. Let's go. Here we go. Oh. Should I break the rule for the final game? Should I break the rule for the final game? Yes or no? Let's do a poll. Yes or no? Break the rule. Break the rule and attack? Or no? Play defensive. It's in your control. 90% says break the rule. Okay. 90%. All right. Got it. Thank you, guys. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's see what they know about the Gambit. Tennyson Gambit. Let's go. Let's go. Now I'm excited. Bishop f5. That's a weird one. That is a strange one. Let's go here. Yes, we've studied this. We have a little sneaky move. Queen f3. Is it going to be good enough against the 2500? Maybe not. I think their best move, if I'm not mistaken, is queen c8. I believe that's the best move. I don't know if it's played very often or if they're going to see it, but we're going on the offensive this game. Oh, of course they play it. All right, well, you know what? Fine. Game goes on. It's not a big deal. So we're down a pawn, but I don't hate the position. I think we go bishop f4. I think we go bishop f4 and castle queenside. Try to make use of this lead in development. Uh-huh. Can we attack right away? Knight a6 is a problem, though. Knight a6, yeah, unfortunately, no. All right, let's go ahead. Castle, and then maybe we attack over here, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think castle, we're set up for a little attack. Bishop e5 even, just to... Okay, so bishop e5, knight d7. Takes, they're just gonna replace it. We could play knight e4, though. Yeah, knight e4, if they take, we take. That's not bad. Oh, could I? Wait, could I get fancy here, guys? Could I get fancy and play knight b5? Trying to bait them into playing this, and then we have bishop e5? Although rook d8 is a... Is it a problem? Maybe it's not a problem. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're trying to bait them into knight a6, and then we go bishop e5 with the idea of this. You see that? We want to focus on the checkmate. We have to get rid of the knight, but if we go there now, they're just going to play knight d7 and laugh at us. Okay, so now we do it. Now we do it. Now they can't defend this knight with their knight. Rook d8, I don't think it changes anything. We keep attacking. I like this idea. Okay, so queen h3. He does have h6. We could go queen g3, which is a different approach. Huh. Because after h6, I'm not sure what we're doing. That's the only thing. Unfortunate. So queen g3 to keep the attack going in a different manner. There's going to be c6, though. Queen h3, h6. I guess we have to go back. I don't love it. I mean, we could still play g4, g5 and try to keep attacking. Yeah, it's not awful. It's not awful. His queen's pretty awkward, so that's one good thing about our position. His queen is like, what is it even doing there? Okay, I think we have to just go back and threaten this next. By the way, Tennis and Gambit, we covered it in one of our Chess Vibes Academy videos. So we're slowly building a collection of videos on different openings. This month we have the Halloween Gambit. That one's going to be dropping soon. I think tomorrow. And then we did Tennis and Gambit. We've done Budapest Gambit, which is basically the same thing as Tennis and Gambit, except for black against d4. So that's a cool one. So if you want to check those out, you just have to join as a member on YouTube, and then you can see him. Okay, he goes for c6. Yeah, he's trying to fix this issue. If I go here, what happens? What happens if I go there? Then we have a really powerful bishop. Well, it's kind of powerful. There's knight e4, though. Powerful knight, actually. Or we just go back to c3. Huh. Which one is better? So here takes 94. I don't like 90. 94 is such a good move. 94 is such a good move. Man, all right, we'll go back here. I didn't want to do that, but I still think G4, G5 though, because this H pawn is a hook. So it's a nice little fork for us if we get there, which makes the attack very dangerous. And Black's queen is still looking very silly over here, right? Yeah, that's a good move. He's gonna bring the knight in. I think we just keep attacking. Let's go. Let's go. I've been saving up all my attacking energy playing all these defensive games that I'm just like, let's go. Let's go. This is how chess was meant to be played. This is it right here. What's our plan? Ah, he stops it. He stops it. If I push it now, he takes, I take, he takes with one of these. He takes with the bishop, we have f4. I think I'd be happy with that. He takes with the pawn. I could set it up. Still might go there. Takes, we have f4 again. This is annoying though if I try to, I could use this rook. I could use this rook and avoid the trade. So let's say this one, knight g5. We take it, he takes with the pawn. We play f4 anyway. Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? I know it's awkward, but I don't think we want to allow the trade. He's got like all these pieces that aren't really doing anything. So the more that he's able to trade, the better for his position. I think we want to keep him on the board. And now we're threatening this. And this might be a moment where we just say, who cares? Let's play g5 anyway. That's what I'm leaning towards. Now, he could still take it. We still have to decide what we're doing if that happens. Takes. If I go back and sack here, I would love to do that. But g5? Nope, then we take here. What about e5? Then we take... Yeah, I just want to sack my bishop. I just want to sack it. Just looking for the best way to do it. I think this is the best way. So here we take on h6. We sack the bishop that way. Otherwise, we just sack it on h6 right away. Okay. That makes it easy. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Pawns are ready with the rooks behind. I like that. Also, the knight is ready. The queen is ready. We have a lot of options. This knight is ready. He's probably going to go queen e6. Although then maybe just the simple g5 is good. Just something like that. Sorry if I just bumped the mic. Yeah, g5 is probably the most powerful, right? Because if we can take and open this up, that's it. So I like g5. Now f5. I don't know. Then the knight's coming in. The pawn can come up. Yeah, this looks really good. So g5 is definitely my top candidate move right now. Okay, that's interesting. But what about knight h4 now? What's his plan against that? What is his plan against this, guys? Can't stop it. Can't play knight f8. It's pinned. You can't stop that. Rook g8? Then you have to sack your rook. Okay. Knight f5 also looks dangerous. We have knight g6. We have knight f5. We have knight e4. Maybe even rook g3, rook h3. It's a little bit slow. Also, of course, g5. He's going to let me do it. Okay, hold on. Hold everything, guys. There's also g5 here, right? Because g5, you can't take me. If you go for this check, I don't even think that does anything, honestly. I think I'll just move my king. You take, I take. You don't have anything. And I'm going for checkmate. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is maybe a move he could easily overlook, actually, king b1. Because if you just calculate this, queen takes a2 is threatening checkmate, right? So you might think you have a checkmate threat. Even if you do, actually, I still have... Okay, so now we can go here and take that. Is that the best I can do, though? Is that the best I can do? Probably. He has to go there. Do I take it? I think I take it, right? There's no tactic because the rook defends. So we probably should take that. We're threatening this, though. This is looking very dangerous. It's looking very dangerous. Okay, so he's going to take with what? What is he going to do? And on knight takes a2, I think I always just have king b1. So then he takes, I take, and there's no immediate threat, which is what we want. Problem with taking is then you have to worry about checkmate, right? So we just play king b1 on that, no problem. So if he takes this with the knight, he has knight and rook. He resigned? What? What? I mean, I thought we had a good position, but I didn't realize it was over. Yeah, it was over. Okay. It was over, to be fair. Oh, man. Tennyson Gambit for the win. Am I right? So he even plays the best move here. Yeah, he plays the best move against this. And we still were fine. I mean, we had a nice position. This was not exactly the way, but I just kept attacking. I mean, yeah, that was a pretty solid move there, I think. And then, bam. Knight h4, best move. Yes, yes. Actually, Stockfish says his only move is rook g8 to keep the advantage. He actually did have to play rook g8 and sacrifice. That's interesting. Okay, so he goes here. That's losing. It's totally losing. Yeah, and on knight takes a2, this is what I was saying, guys. We just go king b1. That's actually the difference between winning and drawing the game. Check that out. You have to go... If you take this, your advantage is gone. And then you have to take some sort of perpetual check. Otherwise, you get mated. But king b1 is like a clutch move because there's nothing. You can't come in now with the queen. For some reason, I thought... So he played bishop f8. We went here and took it. He resigned. For some reason, I thought he could try to run. Oh, no, I did have checkmate. Yeah, I did have mate. Yeah. Wow. Attack is greater than defense. That's a good end to this stream. All the while, there's that big red do not attack sitting there on the thing. Okay, guys. You should go watch the recent video. I talked about the system that I play against the Caro-Kann, which is also very fun. You get to attack. And yeah, definitely go check it out. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. And stay sharp, play smart, take care.